Hello, and welcome to another Angry unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the PanzerJager RSO, available to 20th Panzer and Ski Jaeger divisions. The Germans had this tractor, called RSO, which was, well, a tractor specifically designed to maneuver around the Eastern Front with its poor road conditions. And considering that the Germans were not having such a great time against the amount of Russian tanks that they were fighting, they were up to trying to make a bunch of tank destroyers to deal with all these allied tanks. And well, they ended up converting the RSO into a PanzerJager by doing the traditional German, well, trick of just sticking a Pak 40 on top. These would first see combat service in 1944, and they performed pretty terribly. They were completely unarmoured, so once the crew was spotted, they were pretty much dead, and because it was a pretty high target, it was pretty easy to spot as well. It was very slow, so you couldn't get it out of dodge pretty quickly, and also the crew compartment for the actual gun was pretty tight, so it was rather hard to manoeuvre a gun and get it into position. It was so bad that the crewman would actually nickname it the Rolling Coffin East, which is a play on word of the actual tractor RSO. In-game, the PanzerJager RSO is a 35-point anti-tank unit available to the 20th Panzer and Ski Jaeger divisions. It has one weapon. So for weaponry, you got a Pak 40, pretty standard German equipment, with 45 armor penetration shells, and those AP shells are your pretty standard fare, to be entirely honest. And you also have 15 high explosive shells for blowing up softer targets. You have no armor whatsoever. Don't get shot. And if we pop down to the miscellaneous stats, you go whopping 20 kilometers an hour off-road, 30 kilometers on the road, bad stealth, and low optics capability. In battle, the PanzerJager RSO is a rather interesting tank destroyer. Out of all the German makeshift, hey, let's put a Pak gun or Pak 40 gun on top of something, this is probably the most jank out of them all, as they essentially just put it on top of a tractor. Things were probably pretty desperate at this time for the German army. And because it is on top of a tractor, it's not the most ideal candidate for a chassis gun system. As well, you're extremely slow off-road, and you have zero armor whatsoever. Seriously, do not get shot. And also you get stressed out rather easily if stuff gets shot at you. Even a Marder has bloody armor. So really, you're not going to have a good time with the PanzerJager RSO in that regard. But here's the thing. It's 35 points. It's actually cheaper than a Pak 40 anti-tank gun. Now, to be fair, you can't hide this in deep forests, and it doesn't have APCR shells. But still, pretty good weapon regardless. Standard AP shells are 145mm pen that can deal with the majority of Soviet tanks, bar the really heavy ones. And because it's 35 points, it's extremely cost efficient. All you have to do is kill one tank essentially, and you pretty much already paid yourself off, just as long as, you know, it's like not a super duper light tank that's extremely cheap. Now, and that's what really you're going to be using the PanzerJager RSO for. You should only use it in a defensive role, period. It's not good at attacking an open field. Always try to keep it within light forest, because that's pretty much the best place it's going to be without it getting shot. And also with now tanks being a bit more blind, it actually does have a pretty good shot of killing a few tanks if the enemy doesn't bring recon. This isn't the best choice for 20th Panzer, I would say, because you kind of want the A-phase rush to, you know, puncture through the enemy lines. You got a bunch of Panzer IVs early on, so maybe not the best choice for that division. For Ski Jaeger, I'd definitely say it's worthwhile. The ground-based AT is definitely needed, I'd say, in that division, and also you can get these Panzerjägers in either B or C phase if you want to later, so you could get more guns on the field. But yeah, that's a PanzerJager. It's extremely jank, but extremely cost efficient, so that's cool. And well, I'm gonna leave it off. Yeah, this has been another Angry unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.